Hey there, it's Sunny D. Happy Monday evening. I hope that you've had a great start to your week and that you're having a blessed night. So I'm going to read something to you today from Proverbs 31, obviously one of my favorites. When life doesn't make sense and nothing is happening as we thought it would, we question God's purpose in our life and find ourselves asking, God, what are you up to? Perhaps you've dreamt of walking down the aisle since you were young, and yet you're still single. Or you did all the right things raising your children, but their actions cause you to wonder if you've missed the mark as a parent. Or maybe you've worked your entire career for your dream job, but it seems like the day will never come for this dream to come true. So many of us have faced the discouragement that comes from wondering if our dreams, prayers, and hard work has been pointless. But God promises that no matter what season you walk through, it is not a waste. Each season of life we experience can be used by God to fulfill the ultimate purpose He has for our lives. Romans 8:28 promises us that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Friend, don't miss this. Every good, hard, beautiful, and joyful season in our lives work together for our good, our growth, and God's glory. We can trust that no matter what season we find ourselves in today, there is a purpose, and that is so true. I've been through so many difficult seasons in my life. One of them is I deal with chronic pain. I have degenerative disc disease, and I've had 4 back surgeries and was on opiates for years. Praise God, I'm clean from that. But, I used to always ask God, like, why won't you heal me? I know you're in the business of healing people, and why won't you heal me? And now I realize that there was a purpose in the pain. Now I'm able to come alongside people who deal with chronic pain, and I can empathize and sympathize with them. And even, the addiction part of it. Before that happened, I used to kind of frown upon people who were addicted to substances and never really understood how it can happen, how the progression happens, as it did for me. Losing both my parents, that's a difficult season that I've been through. And yet, I can be there for someone who has lost a loved one, or maybe going through, my mom was in the ICU for a good amount of time. So was my father, actually. But, I've had friends that have had a parent, sick in the hospital, and I've been able to understand what they're going through and do the feel, felt, found thing, which is something that Pastor George does. And he says, this is what I feel, here's what I felt, and this is what I found. And I'm able to do that because of the experiences that I've been through. So, God never wastes a hurt. That's something that we say in Celebrate Recovery. And there's so much truth to that. So if you're going through a difficult season, and if you think there's no way out, trust in the process. Know that God is working for you, and that, like it says in that devotional, it'll be for your good and for His glory. And those are His promises, and they are true. So I made a short one today. I am not feeling great. My sinuses are really acting up with all this pollen that we're having. My allergies are acting up, and I'm ready for bed. So thanks for listening. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a blessed night, and please don't forget, love God and love others.